We can help them in a lot of different ways. I think the most important thing is to definitely have some downtime, some one-on-one time where you're just kind of checking in with your child and kind of finding out, how did it go today at school? How are things going? Some kids are pretty good about, if you really take some quiet time with them, and especially like one-on-one time, maybe at night with a bedtime routine or part of a family dinner, that they really can tell you, yeah, somebody was picking on me at school today, or I really am nervous about that test. But not every child necessarily is going to be able to verbally express themselves in that way. And so kind of be in tune with what your child's temperament is. Some kids are going to want to de-stress by being creative and doing some artwork, or they might be somebody who likes to do something a little bit more physical, like play basketball or run or walk with the family. And so I think the most important thing for parents to realize is what is their own stress level and what is their own way that they handle their stress, but then also be aware that maybe their child's personality or temperament is going to be a little bit different from theirs. So it's important for the parents to be aware of what their child's stress level is, but certainly there can be extraordinary circumstances where the family's stress or the child's stress exceeds sort of what the parents can do. So as soon as the parents have done sort of those first steps, establish a routine, make sure they're checking in with their child, giving them examples of how they can de-stress. But sometimes in the case of maybe a family divorce or a death in the family or maybe an illness in the family, that child's level of coping, or the stress they're under, is exceeding their level of coping or the family's coping. And maybe they do need a little bit of extra support or help. And so sometimes you can reach out to a school counselor, it can be a spiritual counselor through your church, or through a psychology department, a community mental health center such as CHOC. And there are psychologists and social workers here available to help you and to learn some better stress management and coping techniques, not just for the child, but for the whole family.